All right, we are going to show you how to...
Wait, don't you got to introduce yourself,
No. I'm Skinny Kenny.
I'm Musclehead Kev, and we're the Klar brothers. Welcome, Brothers Bistro. We're here for your health. That's right, and tonight we're going to show you how to hard boil eggs without hard boiling them. They say that it's super simple and super easy. We'll see.
Yeah, now we saw this on TikTok. We'll have to
be fair, it may not work at all.
Yeah, let's see the guy here. At home with Jenny and Nick.
Okay, that's the TikTok handle. So, what do we got to do, buddy? Tell me what we got to do. I'm ready. I got the water on. I'm ready to go.
We're only going to do 2. They did 3. We're only going to do 2. So take the egg,
giving me my eggs
under warm water.
Okay, we're running them under warm water. Then what?
Then we got to set them aside, set them on the plate, and then we got to run this under the same warm water. And you want to kind of squeeze it together so to make sure it's all in and get the excess water out. And then you want to spread that out and not break the towel, because careful, it's got that perforation kind of in the middle. So maybe I need to do it because I've got more genteel hands than my knuckle dragon brother. Okay, and then, yeah, lay it there. And then we're gonna put these eggs
don't worry about
here.
that. Those eggs aren't fragile or nothing.
No, and we're gonna
wrap it.
Fold,
tuck it in. I heard him say it. Tuck it in, and then we're gonna roll it over on
itself. Like a little egg burrito.
And then we're gonna put it on the plate.
And then we're gonna put it on the plate, and then we're gonna put it in the microwave for 60 seconds.
We're operating now. The one thing that we gotta tell you is our microwave doesn't have a little turny, spinny thing. Yeah. We're gonna close it, and we're gonna go 60 seconds. I hope that's 60 seconds, not 60 minutes. All right, start. Okay, there it goes. It's going.
You won't have any trouble filling 60 seconds.
Come back to us when we're done. We've got a few tips, right? We've got caught a few little things here lately. This is one of them. And the other thing we're gonna do a little later, we're gonna cook some steak this way.
Right.
Right? We're gonna do same kind of a thing. Then we're gonna put it on the grill.
It's a very similar thing. I think they cook the steak for a little longer. It probably depends on how big the piece of meat is. How are we doing, buddy?
15 seconds, 12, 10, 9. See, we're almost there. Okay, they said it could be hot, so I gotta be careful when I take it out. There it goes. Okay, it didn't seem to burst the egg. That was my first concern, is that it would be bursted.
Yeah, I was concerned about that too. I wondered if we needed to put a hole in it or something.
Whoo!
Okay, now,
I don't know, I'm not sure.
You think we should let it cool a little bit?
Yeah, ooh, look, it's cracked, or I thought it, yeah, it's a little, maybe we could tap it with a spoon just to get it cracked?
Yeah, well, there's only one way to find out.
All right, let's do it.
Let's get a little knife. We'll get a little knife.
Oh, okay. And I think in the show, it came right off, right? The shell came right off?
It's super hot. Which you would expect because it's been in there.
That one's got a little liquidy.
For a little
That worries me a little.
Okay, so let's give it
a minute or two.
A little time to cool off.
It was still cooking in there, buddy.
Well,
did we get you?
Yeah, it didn't hurt, but it would have been hot if it had gotten us.
Okay, so what we're learning is you got to let it sit and cool.
Show me the inside of that.
Woo, it is warm. So you definitely got to let it cool because the whole thing is pretty warm. We're taking the shell off, and we got this. It's still pretty warm. So this one seems to be pretty good. I think it's just got to cool. But look at this one, Ken.
Now, we ran it under some cold water thinking that might help speed up the process, but we see that the yolk is not quite done, so it might take a little, and it probably varies with each microwave. It's probably got a little different intensity, so you might want to do it a little longer. And we probably want to leave these things out to cool.
And that would keep it cooking.
And that would keep it cooking, finishing cooking, because this one that exploded on us was clearly, there was some cooking going on. So let's give this a rating. What do you think, buddy? Did this thing pass the test?
Well, I think it could pass the test, but it needs some more massaging. And the problem is every microwave is going to be different.
So
right?
I think the thing is, this is a great way easier than boiling them in water and all that. But you gotta fine tune it with your own microwave. You're gonna have to experiment a little bit and try it for 60 seconds or 70 seconds or 80 seconds, and then let them cool for a little bit. But it's definitely a no fuss, no muss way to hard-boiled eggs. And I can tell you, as a single guy, I used to go to the grocery store and buy hard-boiled eggs in the grocery store, and they were charging a lot of money for those.
Yeah, well, so now you can just buy them from me, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we would say that without some massaging of the system, it's a fail. I would say. Without some massaging of the system, it was a fail because we can't count on it. Like, it can't just put it in there for so long and do it. Now, of course, we had some elements that were different. We didn't have the rotisserie little spinny thing going on. So, I don't know.
Is that what they call it? That's the technical term for it?
It's the rotisserie, rotisserie spinner.
The rotating plate. Okay, we decided to experiment a little, and we put our eggs back in the microwave. We did the same thing. New eggs, 2 new eggs. And we put them in there for 1 minute and 15 seconds, and we let them rest for 10 minutes because we figured that maybe they're still cooking. And we talked to our super secret backstage kitchen expert, cooking expert, and she suggested that we put them in ice water that will help the shell pull away because they're still pretty warm.
They are, huh?
Shell pull away from the egg.
So we have our little crushed ice. We put it in there. We filled it up with water. We got our eggs in there. We'll just wait for what, just a minute or so?
I don't know. I forgot to ask the expert.
Okay, expert. How long should it be in the ice water?
Till it cools.
Till it cools. Okay, so we're feeling it to see if it cools. The water's looking good. Ah!
How do we do?
It seemed like it did okay.
Not quite cooked though, huh?
No, it seems like it's cooked. It's just, it's sticking to the egg.
Yeah, and that may be because the eggs have been in the fridge for a little while. There it came out.
So, I don't know, guys.
Let's try the other one. Second time's a charm.
Ah!
Yeah, not quite done. It'd be my assessment.
Yeah, that looks like it's, maybe it's done. The yolk, but it's definitely, again, maybe this was in the reefer, so maybe it's not fresh. Like super fresh is better.
We're gonna have to get back to you on this one. I think this is right on the bubble. Turns out, we think our in-house expert recommended the Copper Chef egg steamer. This thing doesn't look very expensive, I'm sure it's not, and it does it really quick, and it pokes a hole in them so the eggs don't explode on you, and you can take out the middle section if you want, and you can just do that guy. You don't have to do, 12 eggs or 15 eggs. You can just do a half a dozen.
So that's got 6, and then the top one has 5. So anyway, if you wanted to do, or maybe it has 6 if you count the middle one.
When I'm counting them, yeah, it's 7 and 7. It's 14. But anyway, it's up to you now. We're gonna leave this over to you.
Yeah, we tried our best to educate you.